Hi mamas, I want to take you through my favorite short core practice. So we'll come onto our backs. Settle in. Feeling for a comfortable neutral position for your spine and pelvis. Just relaxing into the mat for a moment. And we'll bring our toes to point straight up to the ceiling, heels pressing into the mat. Engage through the quadricep muscles. Bring the hands behind the head. Inhale, and exhale, pulling the belly button toward the spine, and then curl up, gazing at your toes. Hold here, release. Inhale, exhale, curl up. Inhale on the way down. Exhale to curl up. We'll just keep repeating these very gentle curl ups. I don't call them crunches because they engage a different muscle set than the traditional crunch. And what I'm doing now is really tuning into the deepest layers of the abdominal muscles, engaging through the transverse abdominis, making sure that there's not too much intra-abdominal pressure that's going to pull my abs apart. So this exercise is safe for anyone who has issues with diastasis recti, which is the abdominal separation that often follows pregnancy. This has been my favorite way to rehabilitate my own abdominal separation. And I love this exercise because it helps me feel so strong through the middle portion of my abs, where most other exercises just really emphasize that gap and that pressure. So traditional sit-ups, traditional crunches, planks, all of those are to be avoided if you're trying to rehabilitate an abdominal separation. Okay. Now we'll release from those. Let's bring the feet flat on the floor. Feet hip distance apart. Fingertips just able to graze your heels. Now from here, we'll let the legs fall out to either side. And then as we bring them in, we'll pull down towards the floor with our lower abdominals. So inhale, knees fall out. Exhale, together. Inhale, exhale, engaging those lowest abdominals. And feeling the gentle squeeze in the bottom, knowing that this is also engaging your transverse abdominis, or TA. If you feel your obliques starting to really work, just back off on that squeeze. You can make this as gentle an exercise as you wish. So if you're still early on postpartum, maybe you're just starting to get back into a body practice 6 weeks out, I would skip the first exercise I showed you, the curl ups, and I would just start with this one as gentle as possible. And not even really pulling or squeezing down through the belly, just letting the knees fall out on the inhale, bringing them back together on the exhale, as gentle as that. And when you start to feel your body strengthening and building over the course of weeks, months, and maybe even years, then you can start to add that extra squeeze in the bottom. And this is a long-term process of strengthening those deepest abdominal muscles. A couple more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Return to legs extended. Let's go through our second set of curl ups. Toes facing up towards the ceiling. Squeeze through the quadricep muscles. Inhale. Exhale. Belly towards the spine. Roll up. This time we'll hold at the top. And then we'll lower towards the ground, but not fully reach the ground. Notice that as you almost reach the ground, that's the maximum effort. for the abdominals, but you're not fully releasing. Through this full exercise, we'll have continual abdominal engagement. And again, if you feel that there's too much pressure in the center of your belly, or if your obliques are overfiring, you can just back off and make this more mild. You can move all the way towards the ground. Move back to the first exercise of the more gentle curl-ups. Do a few more of these, really building in that strengthening and endurance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. When you move into the rest, let it really be rest. Let all of your muscles release. Let your feet splay apart. Let your belly rest, your spine rest, your pelvic floor rest. One more inhale. Exhale. Bring the feet flat to the floor again. This time we'll move through some toe taps, and this is for the low abdominals. So we'll start with the right foot and we'll be alternating. So as you bring the right foot up, keep a bent knee, and you can bring the knee towards your body, tilting through the pelvis. So tucking the tailbone towards the ceiling. You can feel how that works your lower abs. Release that foot, and we'll lift and tuck through the left, right, left, right. It's almost like your low belly is doing pull-ups. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Continue on your own. Focusing in on that lower abs. Couple more each side. And release. Let everything rest again. We'll move into our third set in the starting position. Toes pointing to the ceiling, hands behind the head. Inhale, exhale, belly to spine. We'll curl up, and this time we'll just hold. Gentle breaths here, squeezing through the abdominals, continuing to direct the belly button towards the spine. And release. We'll do 4 more like that. Inhale, exhale, curl up. Now you can explore how high you want to lift your head. The higher you lift, the more pressure on your abs. So if you want to move closer to the ground, you might have more success in keeping that belly button pulling towards the spine and keeping the center of the belly from splaying apart. And release. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, curl up. Find that sweet spot where you can feel your belly working, but it's not too much effort. You can sustain it, feel yourself strengthening. Release. 2 more. Exhale, curl up. Release. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, curl up. Maybe just gentle swaying side to side. Not too much in the obliques, but really just exploring the center abs and how they start to connect to the side abdominals. And release. And your knees to your chest. Gentle rocking side to side. And press up to a seat. That's it for your 10-minute abs. Namaste.